Yeah, yeah, huh? Georgia peaches, put me somewhere on the gorgeous beach. But I'm right here in the hood, but I'm right here in the hood. Post some models that's up to no good. Pulling up outside of Magic, pulling up outside of Magic. My niggas know I'm from Jurassic, I'm keeping that shit in my.
Hello, welcome to my video, and if you're returning, welcome to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how I make these homemade spooky themed cupcakes for my toddlers. So first off, we're going to start by making the icing. For the icing, you need 2 blocks of cream cheese, which is 1 pound. So after adding the cream cheese to the mixer, I go ahead and add the sugar. Now, I had to improvise because I did not have enough powdered sugar, so I added some regular sugar to that also, which worked out pretty fine. So after adding the sugar, I do start to mix that in a little before I add the butter. And in this clip is when I added the butter in, which started to make the frosting a little bit softer. So after letting that mix in for a minute or so, I do then turn up the speed and then add the vanilla extract. And once I did turn up the speed, I did notice that the icing was getting really fluffy. So I knew I was doing it right when I noticed that. So in the next few clips, you're going to see us making different color icings. Orange. How do you make orange?
Red and yellow.
Good job.
I want yellow. I want making red and yellow. Red and yellow. I'm like, who's like, okay. I know I can. And red.
Okay, so red. I mean, we're going to do yellow first, okay?
How do it?
Squeeze some yellow. Squeeze it.
Oh.
Squeeze it.
Hey, hold it.
All right, that should be enough.
Well, I got yellow. How do red?
No, Donnie's going to do red. Donnie, you want to do red?
Yeah.
Donnie's going to do red, okay?
I eat.
You ready? Squeeze. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Okay, I'm going to help you.
And hey,
Okay.
and plus carrot. How to do it? How to do it? How to do it? How to do it?
All right. You want to start it?
You walk. You can make but the carrots are where? So they all them together. Hey.
All right. Here. I'm going to turn it on, okay? You want to see it?
It's orange.
It is orange.
It's orange. And I will turn it off.
Not yet. We're going to turn it up a little.
It's on socket.
Okay, now you can turn it off. No, other way. Other way. Yeah. Oh, you got to turn it fully off. Good job. High five.
No, it's orange.
Yes, it's orange.
Can you help me? What is it? Hey. What the?
Ooh, good job. All right, that's enough cream. That's enough. We got enough. Okay, Shay, okay. You gonna pour out all the green, boo.
Wow, I got some green.
Yes, fat man.
No, it's Donnie's time. Wait, she got wet. She got wet. She don't choose wet.
He got red.
All
right, you ready, Donnie?
What is?
Here. Pour some green. Squeeze.
Are you
Good job. Good job, boo. Now we gotta close it.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm watching. Why? Where we go with the rainbow? Where we go with the rainbow? How do you turn it off?
You wanna turn it on?
How do we?
Turn it on. Hi, boo. Making green.
Yeah, and we make green.
We made green. High five. You wanna see green?
I turn it off.
No, not yet.
Yeah, it's mixing. Oh, look. Good, Mommy. We got this. We got this more. We got in a two one. We got about a two.
We made green. Oh my gosh. Is it good?
I want green color.
You like green color?
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
And what blue color?
So this color you see me mixing was supposed to be a color closest to black or something like black. I just needed it for a background for my mummy cupcake, and I had to look up different ways to make the color black, and I really didn't have those colors, so I really just had to work with what I had, y'all. Okay, so now it's time to make the cupcake batter. So I added flour, sugar, baking soda, cocoa powder, and salt. And for my wet ingredients, I added vegetable oil, buttermilk, distilled vinegar, vanilla extract, and 2 large room temperature eggs, along with red food coloring. So the directions called for me to mix the wet ingredients separate from the dry ingredients and then add that to the mixer after it's mixed. And I haven't mentioned yet. So the type of cupcakes that we are making are red velvet. So if you know, there are 2 different types of red velvet. What I like to call the southern red velvet, and then red velvet, which is red chocolate cake, I believe what some people know it as. So this one is the southern one. Like, y'all, I had been waiting for this recipe from my grandmother for like over 3 months, and she had finally gave it to me, and I could not wait to make it. And what better way to make it than to make some cupcakes for the boys? And I just want to add this disclaimer. So everything with the cupcakes was great except the color. When decorating the cupcakes, Ashay was like, I want a pink cupcake. And I was just thinking to myself, like, sir, they're not supposed to be pink. They're supposed to be red. And where I went wrong at is not having the food coloring drops, and instead I had gel. And when I went to the store to buy the food coloring, I thought I was buying the drops and not gel. I didn't even know they sold food coloring gel, so that was something new to me. But I just know next time to make sure I buy the drops so that I ensure, like, I know that for a fact it's gonna come out red. So even though I'm using the cupcake liners, I do still like to go ahead and spray my baking pan with some baking spray. And y'all, these cupcake liners are so cute, and I think they're just so perfect for the cupcakes. So I found it easier to pour the cupcake batter into a measuring cup and use the measuring cup to pour the batter into the cupcake pan. I think this was probably one of the best ideas that I came up with because, y'all, it was so easy just to pour the batter into the cupcake pan, and like it wasn't that big of a mess. So yeah, 10 out of 10, definitely recommend. So I preheated my oven to 350 while I was adding the mixture to the pan, and I baked the cupcakes for 20 minutes, and I did make a total of 24 cupcakes. So this is a disclaimer, I did not have footage of me decorating all of the cupcakes. I'm not sure what happened, but I am going to show y'all what I do have. So the first cupcake we're decorating is my favorite, and it was the Frankenstein one. I just went in circles with the icing, and I had some candy eyeballs that I added to it, and the black icing was some writing gel, and that was how I achieved my Frankenstein. So this next cupcake is a ghost, and I was able to achieve it with one of the skull head shaped cupcakes. And basically I just went around with some white icing, and I used a butter knife or a plastic butter knife to spread it out some before I added the black icing and gave it some eyes and a mouth. So this next cupcake is the mummy cupcake. I just went around with the dark icing that I made, and this is going to be the backdrop or the back of the mummy. So I just spreaded that out a little before I went in with my eyes and my white icing, and I used my white icing just to mummify it. This is what I mean when I said I took the white icing and started mummifying it. I just went over with the white icing and started drawing lines over it, just so it can give it that bandage look like a mummy has.